All right, so picture this. You're knee-deep in kitchen renovation plans, excited about new cabinets, and then suddenly, bam, this massive Diamond Cabinets catalog lands in your lap.
3 of them, actually.
Oh, yeah, did I say one? I meant
Yeah.
3. Advanced, intermediate, standard. Talk about overwhelming. But hey, that's what we're here for. No need to panic. We'll decode it all together, help you sound like a total pro, and who knows, maybe even uncover some cool features you never knew existed.
It's true what they say, the kitchen is the heart of the home, but even the most passionate home chefs might need a little help deciphering these catalogs.
Absolutely. I mean, look at this, but DCPO, what is that? Some kind of secret code.
Well, not exactly a secret mission, unless, of course, you consider perfectly organized cabinets top secret.
Ooh, I like that.
But in all seriousness, BBCPO, it stands for Base Box, Column Pullout, Plain.
See, I knew we'd crack the code. But before we dive into every single detail, maybe we could do like a quick overview, just a little tour of how these catalogs are structured. What do you think?
Absolutely. Think of it like those Russian nesting dolls.
Okay, I like that.
Each catalog offers a different level of detail, different levels of customization, but they all start the same way. Broad categories. Base cabinets, wall cabinets, the basics, each with their own little code. But, and this is important, those codes, they're not always consistent across all the catalog.
Oh, really? So a code in the standard catalog might mean something completely different in the advanced catalog.
Exactly. That's why you've got to make sure you're using the right catalog for the right cabinet.
Like using Google Maps, but for your kitchen.
Precisely. You need the right map for the right territory, or you'll end up lost. For example, take the base double-door cabinet, the one with the roll-out trays.
Yeah, those are great.
So convenient. The code for that is slightly different in the advanced catalog compared to the intermediate one.
Oh, wow. So you really have to pay attention. Details, details, details.
Exactly. Otherwise, you might end up with a cabinet surprise you weren't quite expecting.
And nobody wants that.
Yeah.
So besides those all-important cabinet types and codes, what other mysteries are hiding in these pages? I'm seeing sections for accessories, decorative elements, even installation tips. It's a lot.
It's like they thought of everything. They want you to have all the information you need right there, at your fingertips, which, let's be honest, is pretty smart.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you imagine forgetting some crucial little accessory mid-renovation?
Talk about a major headache.
Exactly. And nobody needs that stress.
Especially in the middle of a renovation. Speaking of headaches, though, this is where I personally start to feel a little overwhelmed. All these incredibly specific modifications, like increased depths available in 1/4 increments. I mean, come on, who needs that level of precision?
You'd be surprised. It's not just about having options. It's about creating a truly bespoke kitchen. Think of it like buying a suit. Do you buy one off the rack, or do you get it tailored just for you?
I see what you're saying.
It's about that perfect fit. And those 1/4-inch increments, sometimes those can mean the difference between a good kitchen and your absolute dream kitchen.
Okay, you've convinced me. I'm starting to see the appeal of all this customization. So what other hidden gem features should we be on the lookout for? What's going to make us say, wow, I need that in my kitchen?
Oh, there are plenty. You definitely have to check out the specialty finishes section in the advanced catalog.
Ooh, specialty finishes.
Options like balsamic ombre, for example.
Balsamic ombre, that sounds incredibly chic. I bet it creates such a unique look.
Right. Talk about making a statement. And don't even get me started on the wood-tiered K-cup drawers.
Hold on, wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
A dedicated drawer just for K-cups? That's amazing.
Right. Talk about a morning routine upgrade.
Okay, we've cracked the cabinet code, uncovered some pretty cool features, but what about the actual cabinets themselves? How do I know if they're actually good quality, something that's going to last?
That's where understanding those construction codes that we talked about, those are really going to come in handy.
Right.
You want to keep an eye out for terms like all plywood construction or plywood ends. Those are sure signs of a well-built cabinet, something that's going to withstand years of use. Think of it like the difference between a flimsy bookshelf from, a certain Swedish furniture store and a piece of heirloom furniture.
Yeah, absolutely. Quality definitely matters. So plywood.
Got it.
Got it. And I'm also seeing this option for matching interior plywood. What's the deal with that? Is that really important?
It's a detail, but it's the details that make a difference. Imagine this. You open your beautiful new cabinet, it's finished in this sleek, dark stain, and the inside is a completely different color, a completely different wood tone.
Yeah, it kind of throws the whole look off.
It's jarring. Matching interior plywood, That ensures that the inside of your cabinet looks just as polished and finished as the outside.
Seamless elegance. I like it. Now, speaking of finishes, the standard catalog mentions something called a natural finish quite a bit. What does that actually mean? What am I picturing here?
Exactly what it sounds like. A natural finish, it allows the beauty of the wood grain to really shine through. It's a classic, timeless look, and it can work in pretty much any style kitchen, modern or traditional.
I like that versatility.
Think of it like the no makeup look, but for your cabinets.
Okay, I can definitely see it. And I bet it would look amazing with those unique wood hoods that I'm seeing in the standard catalog.
Oh, absolutely.
They look so much warmer, inviting than the standard stainless steel.
Absolutely. They add such a statement to a kitchen, you know? Diamond has some really gorgeous styles. The canopy square wood hood, that one's definitely a showstopper. And here's a little pro tip. If you're going for a wood hood, consider a matching chimney.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, it really ties the whole look together. Okay, so I'm sold on the wood hood. Now, I'm guessing there are specific blowers and liners that I need to think about as well.
You're one step ahead. You do, but don't worry, the catalogs have you covered. There are entire sections dedicated to blowers, liners, and it gives you all the compatibility information so you know you're getting the right thing.
So important.
No surprises here.
This is making me realize there's a whole science to designing a kitchen, you know? It's not just about what looks nice. It's about functionality and creating a space that truly works for the way you live.
Now you're getting it. And that's what's so great about these diamond catalogs. They're not just a product catalog. They give you guidance, insights to help you make smart design choices. Like they have sections on recommended countertop edges, for example, or storage guidelines based on kitchen size.
Wow, they really have thought of everything.
They really have.
It's like having a personal design assistant, but like in paper form.
Exactly, which is really helpful if you're not working with a professional designer.
Right. And speaking of making things easier, we can't forget installation.
Oh, crucial. So important to have those cabinets installed correctly.
And the catalogs really seem to cover that.
They do. They give you detailed instructions, best practices, even highlight the importance of cabinet construction and quality control during the installation process. Did you know they go through like 12 steps to make sure that each cabinet meets their quality standards?
12 steps.
12 steps.
Wow. That's impressive. Makes you feel a lot more confident about that investment.
Exactly. And speaking of feeling confident, remember that express response program we mentioned earlier?
Oh, yeah. For expedited orders.
Exactly. If you're working on a tight timeline, that can be a lifesaver.
Game changer.
It shows that they really care about getting those cabinets to you when you need them. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit, talk about some of the more specialized cabinets that Diamond offers. Like, for example, they have these cabinets called vanity desk cabinets. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm guessing they're for bathrooms.
Got it.
Maybe a clever way to incorporate a small vanity or a workspace.
You hit the nail on the head. They're perfect for adding a touch of functionality and style to a bathroom.
Very cool.
And speaking of maximizing space, have you seen those office space cabinets?
I did. Those are specifically for creating like a home office setup, right?
You got it.
So clever.
They're meant to blend seamlessly into a traditional office environment, but they work equally well in a home office setting. It's all about that versatility.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's amazing how Diamond seems to have a cabinet solution for every room in the house.
And speaking of solutions, can we talk about storage for a minute?
Oh, my favorite.
Because these catalogs, let me tell you, they are speaking to my inner organizer.
Roll-out tray dividers, cutlery insert wood organizers.
It's like they've thought of everything.
Storage is key. I mean, it can make or break your kitchen, and Diamond gets it. They offer so many different inserts, dividers, all those organizational features, and you can tailor them to fit your exact needs. You need to wrangle those spatulas, those whisks.
Oh, always.
They have a peg dish organizer, perfect for your drawers. Want perfectly organized silverware? Boom, check out the wood-tiered cutlery divider drawer. It's in the intermediate catalog.
Okay, that's going on my list. What about those wine cubby cabinets? I mean, those seem pretty self-explanatory.
Right.
And very tempting if you're a wine enthusiast. Exactly. Store those bottles, show off your collection. You'll find all different kinds of configurations, capacities, both in the base and the tall cabinet category. So it doesn't matter if you're a casual drinker or, a serious collector, Diamond has a place for your favorite wines.
That's awesome. I'm also seeing references to Lazy Susans. I've got to be honest, I thought those were a thing of the past. But then again, they are super practical for those hard-to-reach corner cabinets.
They're a classic for a reason. They really work, especially in those lower cabinets, where it's tough to reach. Diamond even has a Lazy Susan end panel, gives it that nice polished look.
Oh, very nice. This deep dive is honestly making me realize there's a cabinet solution for basically anything you can imagine.
The customization options, it's kind of mind-blowing.
Seriously. So let's say I've gone through these catalogs, I've marked up all my dream cabinets, all those cool features, and now I'm ready to actually order. What happens next?
Okay, so now that design information section on page 3 of the standard catalog, that's going to be your new best friend. You'll need to gather some basic info about your project, your desired delivery date, your contact information. They actually recommend having 2 phone numbers handy just in case. That way they can reach you to schedule everything.
Oh, that's smart.
And remember that 3 to 4 week shipping goal we talked about?
That's impressive.
Super impressive, right? But it's always a good idea to double check those lead times with your Diamond representative, just in case.
Always good to be prepared. And I'm seeing here a future hold option. What is that all about?
Oh, that's great for if you're planning, way ahead of time, but you're not quite ready to actually receive the cabinets yet.
Right.
They can hold your order for you for up to 150 days.
Wow.
Then they'll process it according to whatever your requested delivery date is. So it just gives you a lot of flexibility, especially during a busy renovation.
So important. They make it sound pretty seamless.
They really do. And remember, if you run into any questions, any snags, there's that customer service number on the back page of the standard catalog. Super easy to find. Don't hesitate to reach out.
That's what they're there for.
Meh.
This whole deep dive has been incredibly eye-opening. If you had to give just one piece of advice to someone who's maybe a little intimidated by these massive catalogs, what would it be?
Don't let the size of the catalog scare you off.
Easier said than done.
Right. But seriously, take it one section at a time. Break those codes down, little by little. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Diamond has really got your back through this whole process.
Absolutely. And you might actually even find that you enjoy deciphering this whole secret language of kitchen design. Who knew cabinets could be so fascinating, right?
Right. It's amazing how much goes into these, these everyday things.
Well, I'll be honest, when I first saw these giant catalogs, I was a bit intimidated. But now I feel empowered. Like I've got all this knowledge about kitchen design. It's a whole world of possibility.
And that's what we want. That's what these deep dives are all about, giving you that knowledge, those aha moments so you can make the best choices for your home.
Well said. So to everyone listening, remember, don't fear the catalog.
Embrace the possibilities.
Dive in, explore, have fun with it. Who knows what hidden gems you'll find?
Maybe you'll even discover your new must-have feature tucked away in those pages.
Happy renovating, everyone.